See, the spot news from the road. I never did thank you for saving me.
Someone had to. Or you'd have taken Rip by yourself.
I probably would have left something for you.
You need to tell me what's wrong with you, Luca.
It's a family condition. I've known about it forever.
Baz is good with cures. Maybe he can help.
It's not that serious, honest.
So what? You'll just live with it? For how long?
As long as I can. No rest till dawn, remember?
Hello.
What's eating you, Forge Master?
It breaks my heart to see the peaks come to this.
Old firs burn in the summer so new ones can sprout in winter. For them to grow strong, they'll need tending.
What?
A worthwhile thought. Thank you, Enki.
Been waiting for you.
I just realized you called Young Lump. Young called you Old Hound. Like the joke.
Took you long enough?
Which joke?
It's nothing. A trifle for children.
Lump went hunting with his old hound, and the hound would point to things. Did you see this? Did you see that?
No and no. Lump would grumble. Until the hound said, again, did you see that?
Aye, I did, Lump rumbled.
Then why'd you step in it?
I don't get it.
I know you didn't want me to join you on that mission to the door, but was there anyone else that didn't want me there?
You mean Harlan?
Yeah. I thought when I was skipped over.
Skipped over? You were the first one they picked. I called in every favor I had to replace you. And when Harlan found out...
He volunteered. Because he knew you couldn't do it alone and that I'd kill you both from keeping this from me.
Well, we hoped the dead would beat you to it. Powder production's near out. The peaks are in tatters. Even if we win here, this trip was a loss.
Not if we can help the people, Baz.
I'm making arrangements anyway. I have a feeling we'll need a getaway sooner rather than later.
Judges, you are charged with treason and conspiracy to sabotage the Coalition's war effort. Step down or be destroyed.
Infidel, gun-bearer, black powder, and our glorious hall?
And who are you to order us, trench filler?
I am the last warning you'll ever get.
Stand down, Ramuha.
Anchi, the rumors were true. We're no longer below Death God. You cannot presume to command me. And you're too diminished to make me.
Get ready.
Don't let your guard down. Three arms, three shots. Three arms, three strokes.
There has been no trespass.
You've ravished the above for long enough, Ramuha. Is that what you want?
That's what it takes.
Those sword swipes.
I could have made this world right. Perfect.
She's no more, as promised.
Death God. She called you Death God. Who are you, Enki?
The one who just helped you kill a goddess.
Don't change the subject. You had every chance to tell me what you were a god of. What else are you hiding from me?
I am your ally in this.
Your best and only chance to stop this disaster. That should be all you need to know.
This isn't over. Let's get back to camp before the judges bring every knight in Root down on our heads.
Feeling pretty good.
All right, gather round. There's something you should know.
See, the spark...
Oh, damn. You killed a god. After what happened back in Dawn, I never even thought it would be possible.
We didn't kill her soon enough. The Peaks is in no state to give us an army.
Well, if we lack an army to do the eating, we'll tear the evil out ourselves.
What does that even mean?
It means there's another way we can help. I got a letter from Yahara. They'd been in Wanderer's Rest, also trying to get reinforcements.
What did it say?
That the dead have reached there as well. Torn down everything in their path. Said they looked like a gilded army, nothing they'd ever seen before.
Sounds like another god. Right. We're setting off for Wanderer's Rest, and then we'll...
You're going to try and fight another god? After everything you saw here?
I can't leave those people at its mercy, Baz.
Luca? Young? Is this what the rest of you want?
I've got to get Yahara out of there.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Fine. I'll pack the supplies and prep the birds. We're ready to go when you are. We set off for Wanderer's Rest, birthplace of civilization and the richest, most educated place in the world. That is, until the gods got loose. Gods like Enki, the god of death. Who knows what else he's lied about? What kind of path he's leading Nor down? She's been trying to corner the death god, force him to come clean. He's dodged her so far. No matter. His luck won't hold after we find Yahara in First Anchor. We'll make sure of that.
Solid ground at last.
Now you speak, after giving me the silent treatment for 2 weeks.
See, the spark falls into the pan, making the powder ignite, and that's what propels the shot.
So it...
Nor, a moment. I have news that might interest you. Nor, a moment. I have news that might interest you.
You have not been killed. Good.
You had news, Forge Master.
I've learned a group from my former order has been seeking a relic.
They can have it then. My fight isn't with the Knights anymore.
This isn't some trinket, Nor. It's a piece of sacred armor, passed down generations. We cannot let it fall into their hands.
They've been away from the Peaks for a while. Couldn't we reason with them?
That's a dangerous plan. Last I heard, the armor was entombed in Sun Shelter. I would start the search there.
That's an impressive title. Forge Master.
Merely a fancy name for a smith. In the old days, they were like priests. The kiln was their pulpit, the hammer their sermon, their flock was the oar.
Don't priests need gods?
We had fire. She answered no prayers and offered no boons. But at least she was honest.
You're right there, Forge Master. The heat isn't getting to you.
Heat's nothing. Humidity's nothing. But the gods will take me before I travel by ship again.
You know, all we need is a few well-placed rifts, and I could have you back in the Peaks in a heartbeat.
Oh,
Thank you, Death God, but no. The only one longing for me back there is the hangman.
You look like you kept busy.
How come Yahara picked this place?
It's the furthest port from all the trouble. We used to vacation here, back when we schooled in Sybil.
You schooled in Sybil?
Our parents were well off. Old money. By the time the dead invaded, they'd wasted their entire fortune chasing some wild scheme. If Yahara hadn't figured out how to get us enlisted, we'd have starved.
That explains the attitude.
It's their way of dealing with the world. They don't mean it most of the time.
You sure you're alright? That cough's been getting worse.
I'll live. No rest till dawn.
No rest till dawn.
Been waiting for you. Got your land legs back already.
No thanks to that tub you chartered for us.
No other captain would risk harboring a guard killer. Besides, she owed me.
Let me guess. Another army friend?
A friend at first, a fling after. We parted on good terms, and she owed me for the memories.
What kind of memories?
Well, there was this one time we were,
That's it, we're off.
You can't play deaf and dumb forever, you know.
Fire!
What?
The hamlet's on fire.
Damn. Let's go.
How do you feel? Energized?
Let's get this over with.
Lucas said Yahara was staying here. Let's go get them. I'm looking for someone. They're with the Coalition.
Reeks of black powder? Ill-mannered like a mower with mites?
That's the one, yeah.
They left just before all the trouble with the dead started. They're not coming back, are they?
Not if I can help it.
There's a burial ground for Coalition soldiers just outside our hamlet.
Perhaps I'll visit sometime. Pay my respects.
No better time to confront your mortality than now. A settlement out by Goatfoot Gorge is on its last legs. If it hadn't been for that Coalition captain helping them.
A Coalition captain? Here? Is he recruiting?
From what I hear, he could use all the help he can get. A mysterious woman came by here on her way to Cape Reunion. She couldn't stop raving on about her ancestral duty.
You think she's mad?
That, or at least religious. In any case, those back roads are hardly safe. There's a man camping out on Nomad's coast. People say he's a bandit trying to get back on the straight and narrow.
And how are his former gang members taking it?
Poorly. I dread to think what will happen to him at this rate.
You're from the front, aren't you? Please, my husband. Served at dawn, under Field Marshal Summer. I haven't heard from him in weeks.
I was sent home months ago, lass. Best try asking someone else.
That looks like one of your coalition. What is it?
It's a soldier's memorial. We should go back.
You can go back to the camp if you want to. I'd like to take a look around.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
All right then. We might as well do it properly and light the vigils.
Vigils?
The fire watches for the dead. You don't let it go out.
These don't look like any headstones I've seen.
They can't bring the bodies all the way from Dawn. So, people make these shrines instead. I knew this one. Again. Again.
What is that?
What we called him. He was a mower herder from out in the sticks. Had this accent we could barely make out. Every time he'd fire the cannon, he'd shout, "Again! Again!" It's stuck.
Narwak. Echar Nark.
This one was the face. Prettiest woman I'd ever laid eyes on. But pity me, was she cold.
You never got along then?
Not for lack of trying.
Kuthchrar. Kri. Kurtmek. Why didn't you want to come here at first?
All I've known are camps, trenches, and memorials, Enki. I've spent my life in the first two, and I'll end up in the third. The hedge doctor had the best hangover cures. Knew how to sleep with his eyes open.
Impressive.
Every other word he spoke was a lie. But you never could hold it against him.
Ebram Nib, Kurdmek, Dubnom.
What are those things you're saying at each shrine?
An apology for not being there for them. To hear their stories.
Does that mean they'll be forgotten?
Only if you let them. These soldiers. I was not in the below to receive them, to cleanse their souls and preserve their memories.
These were my comrades. My friends. I didn't think about them until we were here, but you shouldn't be the only one that remembers them, Enki.
I know, but I will cherish them all the same. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Useful.
First it was Bandit, now it's the dead.
You know I'm still mad at you after 3 peaks, right?
Would you have accepted my help if
If I'd have known you were Death himself. Still haven't wrapped my head around that. But you lied to me, Enki. Don't ever do that again.
understood?
There has to be.
Eyes peeled, Nor.
What's this then?
You picked the wrong fight.
Find anything worthwhile? On your guard.
You ain't getting away with our money, you rat! Back off! He's mine!
Thank you for saving me. They'll just send another and another.
What do those bandits want with you?
I used to be in their band. Till I realised that's no way to live. I did some awful things, so I ran. I took as much loot as I could. I was going to give it back to the people I stole it from, but they haven't given me a moment's rest.
What if I got that loot back for you?
That'll mean the world to me. I buried it in caches along Nomad's coast. Hopefully the others haven't found them already.
Just make sure you stay out of sight, all right?
There you go. Volunteering again?
Don't start. Besides, he's one man against a bunch of thugs.
You're in my way.
If those knights haven't been at the peaks for a while, do you think they'll listen to reason?
Do you really want to take that risk?
I don't know, Enki. I'm sick of making enemies.
Halt, none shall pass!
I'm here to parley. Let me speak with your commanding officer.
Sentinel Gersis is not seeing anyone, especially not civilians.
Tell him Nor Vanek wants to see him. He'll know who I am.
Oh. Follow me. No sudden movements. Understood?
I'm busy, Teague. Whatever it is, I'm sure it can wait.
A woman is here to see you, Sentinel. Name of Nor Vanek.
Vanek. Bring her here. Immediately. You are an enemy of the judges. According to their missives, my killing you should put me in their good graces. Why come here in the first place, Nor Vanek?
Because I've met your judges, and I know they're dishonest. But more importantly, because they've run the peaks into the ground. Turned the rest of your order against its people. They're not worth your loyalty, never mind your life.
Ah, so that's it. I'm supposed to give up on my mission on an infidel say-so.
I've said my piece. Do whatever you want.
You've come to me with neither fear nor trickery. I respect that. You have earned yourself a trial by combat, in the traditional manner.
And that means...
It means a proper duel. Steel on steel. No guns, or bombs, or black powder trickery. Best me, and my knights will leave this place.
And if you win?
I promise to make it quick. But use your black powder weapons, and the deal is off. Understood? I yield. Is it true? What you said of the peaks?
Every word of it. I swear on my life. The people need champions now more than ever.
Then we'll set off at once. But before that... Here, the judges tasked us with finding this armor. It was made to serve the just and those who fight tyrants. I trust that you can make the most of it.
I will. Thank you, Sentinel.
We should take the armor to Jung. He'll know what to do with it.
These bandits really have it in for Jiri. If they get their hands on him.
Everyone's sins catch up with them eventually, Nor.
Pepper?
How do you know me, woman?
My ancestors witnessed your arrival long ago. You have wandered too far. And too long. Follow me up the cliff. All will be made clear.
This is pointless. She's just some mad woman.
She might be. But I'm not letting you off the hook that easily.
Incoming.
The mind is a slave. The flesh is
Found anything worthwhile? That's a lucky blow. Is that a shot?
See, the spark falls into the pan, making the powder ignite, and that's what propels the shot.
So, you found it. Souls below, look at it. Did the knights give you any trouble?
They took some convincing.
So Ramaha's poison didn't affect them all. Means there's hope for the Order yet. Thank you. The armor has dents that need fixing, but even in this state, it will serve you well.
Wouldn't you rather have it, Forge Master?
It's a warrior's tool. Wear it proudly.
You're from the front, aren't you? Please, my husband served at Dawn. Under Field Marshal Summer. I haven't heard from him in weeks.
I was sent home months ago, lass. Best try asking someone else.
First it was bandits, now it's the dead. Feels like the whole world's going down below these days.
Come on then.
Found anything worthwhile?
On your guard.
See, the spot. Falls into the pan, making the powder ignite, and that's what propels the shot.
So it blows up in your hand?
Not if you do it right. Want to try?
No.
Thank mercy those ruffians are gone. Now we can travel in peace.
Fight me! You're in my way.
Found anything worthwhile? I'm tired. See? Looks like you're enough.
That's too much, Elder. What's that? What's this then? What's this then?
We're here. Explain yourself.
5 generations we have known you, Anshi. I was raised to welcome you. Bring you to this place. Just a little bit higher.
I'm Enki, the god of subtlety. No one's ever heard of me.
I didn't say it like that. And I have no memory of her ancestors, whoever they are.
You couldn't have worshipped me. I neither had a cult nor wanted one.
A cult? No, Hanshi. You gave us something better. You gave us power. Raised us from poverty. Allowed us to survive the harsh centuries. Not much longer now. Come, come.
You broke your own rules, didn't you? Gave her magic.
Absolutely not. But
Yeah?
I do remember this place. A perch to watch the world from without being disturbed. When the droughts came, I tried to save it. Never imagined anyone would notice.
These are dark times. The power we have has brought with it violence and unwanted attention.
Does it involve a lot of madmen with goat emblems?
Lately, yes. And for this, we must bid Anshi's gift farewell. I'll see you at the summit.
Away from that.
Now, is he one of Chiri? Who cares? Kill her.
You can't turn anyone down, can you?
I've turned plenty of people down.
Really? Like who?
There was...